Hi subscribers and YouTubers. Yes, you've seen me out here before. This is my canning center. And look what I got today. Oh, I was so lucky. I have a friend who called me up and said, I have apricots for you. Do you want to come and pick? And I'm like, yes, I want to come and pick. Look at these beautiful little gems. So I know you guys are always asking for more canning videos. And this is a really simple, easy recipe for apricot butter. So come along today. I'm going to show you the quick, simple method to can these babies. And
so this is the boring part, but I'm actually going to show it to you because when I did the cherry cherry jam video, people were asking us, how did you pit all those cherries? We did it with our thumbs and our fingers. And the reason why I wanted to show you this is because we too did a search on YouTube. We were looking for ways to pit the cherry really easy, and you know what a waste of time. Oh, I tell you, people, this is reality on the homestead. I give you tried and true practical advice so why you can save time and money. Trust me, I've been there, I've done that. The depitting of the cherries, you can't do it with a straw. You can't do it with a paper clip, because when you're doing pounds and pounds and pounds, you're going to be there forever. The only way you can depit a cherry is with your fingers. The same thing with an apricot. Use your fingers. There's no secret way. Do it like your grandmas used to do it.
And you want to add a little bit of water, not a lot. And the purpose of the water is just so it doesn't burn. And then you are going to cook this fruit down until it is soft. Okay, so you can see it's just cooking up very nicely. Make sure you keep it stirred, all right, because you don't want it to burn. This shouldn't take too long with apricots. Okay, so as my apricots are cooking down, I wanted to show you these seeds and let you guys know, and look how beautiful these seeds are. This is a fully ripe apricot. When you are harvesting seeds from a fruit, you want to make sure they are from fully ripe fruit. And the beauty of seeds like this, because they are basically heirloom, non-organic, non-GMO seeds. I mean, I got this from my friend's apricot tree that's been in the family for years, and they keep reusing these seeds and growing more apricot trees. These things are valuable, very valuable. So valuable that I'm going to dry them and I'll plant some here in my homestead. But you can see I have too many. So this is going to be a first come first serve basis. I am going to sell these seeds at a very reasonable price. It is going to be $5 for the seeds and $1 for shipping, because I got to cover shipping costs. PM me or just leave a comment below and I will hook you up with some of these seeds. People, these are valuable. Look it up, Google it, Bing it. Try to find real apricot seeds. They're very difficult. So like I said, I'm going to take some for myself and then I'm going to sell the rest. So first come, first serve, the mad rush.
All right, people, we are ready for the next step. And what we are going to do is take our cooked apricots, and you can either put them in your food processor, because we are going to just blend it, not so that it's liquid, but we just want a nice consistency. Or, and I use this all the time, in fact I made applesauce with it and it's really great, you can actually use this type of sieve. But this is the premise of this apple butter. It is actually, I believe in Eastern Europe they actually call it a Lekvar. I don't have a European accent, but that's what it's called. And it takes the whole fruit, skins and all, like we did, and it cooks it, and then it processes it through a sieve, and then it recooks it with the sugar. And what they use it for are pastries and strudels and pancakes, you name it. And the beauty of the butter is you can use it for apples, you can use it for plums, you can use it for strawberries. You can make anything into a butter. And some of the fruit doesn't even require sugar because it's sweet enough. So, okay, I'm talking too much. Let's get going here. And I like my apple butter, I like it thick. So I'm actually not going to puree it too much.
Alrighty, so people, it's going to go back into the stove top, and this is when you're going to add the sugar. Now you saw I had about a bucket full of apricots, and they say if you have about 24 medium-sized apricots, you want to add about 3 cups of sugar. Now, I like to do kind of an eyeball method. I'm just going to put about 2 cups in there and see what it tastes like, because I'm a taster when it comes to cooking. I like to cook and taste. And then the other thing is, let me show you. This is where you can be really creative with your spices. I am going to put a little nutmeg in here. And then, because, you know, taste, taste, taste. I'm going to put a little cinnamon in here. And I like living on the edge. A little cayenne pepper. I like spicing up stuff with a little bit of heat. Now you don't have to do that. Look how beautiful that looks. But I'm going to mix that all in there and go to town with your spices. This is butter. So try to think about what you're going to be using it on, okay? And be creative. And of course, a quick reminder for those of you who maybe are newbies, get your canning pot ready, okay, with the hot water while this is cooking, and get your jars ready, because we are going to be water bathing these jars of apricot butter for 10 minutes. And the other thing is, you don't have to sterilize your jars beforehand if you're going to be water bathing them for 10 minutes or more. Saves a lot of headaches.
Up, and this is the fun part. Let's put it in the jars and get it processed.
And look, wait till you see this stuff. This is so beautiful, people. Ah, I can't, you all know, Starry Hilder loves to can. I love to can, and I love to use fresh fruit that God created. I love to use fresh vegetables that God created. You know, God is so perfect in everything that He does. And this is the problem with man. We mess it up with GMO seeds. We mess it up with pesticides. So this is the awesome part of having your own homestead. You can control the food you eat. How awesome, people, is that?
You know what? That is the most valuable thing on earth, is when you can grow your own food and use your hands to produce it and use what God gave us to help produce it, and then you can eat it. And then you can preserve it. And then you can store it.
Okay, good stuff.
We are done, and I hope you are done and you are seeing the same results, because look at that beautiful apricot butter. And you know, this is the thing with the apricot butter. It is very different from a preserve because it doesn't use the pectin. And look at how thick. Oh, and I'm hiding from Mr. Hilder. As you notice, he's not around. He's like a little rat, so I have to hide. And this stuff is really valuable, so I have secret hiding places on the homestead for stuff like this, because otherwise he will just eat it. You see how he hangs around when I can and cook?
Alright, so this is not my hiding place, but it could be. Isn't this nice? But I wanted to show you the finished product. Isn't that gorgeous? I got 4 beautiful pints, and that's all I needed. So people, hello, hi, get canning. Find some apricots. You can do it with plums. You can do this with strawberries. You can do this with apples. Really simple recipe. And just go to town. Add different spices. Add a little heat if you want to. But just do it. All right? God bless you guys. Thanks for coming along. And of course, there'll be more canning videos to come. Thanks for stopping along on Starry Hilder's channel.